trade also with partners right around the world. I worry about trade because our lifeblood in this country has always been trade. We've always been a world trading nation. And for so long as we are governed by Brussels, we will never recover that. But do you know what's more important to me even than trade? Do you know what's more important to me than anything at all? And that's democracy. Yeah. That's the fact that we in this country are being governed by people who are unelected, people who are appointed, people who owe no direct duty to us, people who we can't vote out if we don't like them, and we don't like them, and we do want to vote them out. And that is fundamentally wrong. There was an American Revolution over that. Do you remember? No taxation without representation.
Exactly.
That's what happened in America in 1776. We cannot, we're a proud country, we're an old democracy, and we cannot be governed by people who have no duty to the electorate of this country. The European Union is profoundly wrong. It's bad for us as a nation. We've got a lot to look forward to, but ladies and gentlemen, I tell you this, if we don't vote to leave on the 23rd of June, we can regard our future as finished. But let me give you a bit of optimistic news. I was on the streets of Colwyn Bay today, as I have been since February, and with friends of mine here, people who are in this audience today. We had a street stall, just as they did in Llandudno as well. And you know, for the first time, the Wales Stronger In campaign turned up. They turned up today, and there were some, quite illustrious names like Alan Pugh, who was a former minister in the Welsh Assembly. And they all turned up, and they walked up and down, and they were there for about an hour and a half. And then one of them came up to Sarah, my wife, and said, "We're pushing off now. You've got this place sewn up."
Really?
He said, "Everybody here wants to leave."
Yeah.
So everybody here does want to leave. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening here, if you're standing here in a car park, in the wet, listening to me drivelling on, you must want to leave too.
Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, as Tom said, let's fight for it. We can win it. 23rd of June, Independence Day for our country.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, David. And that's, of course, why David is Secretary of State.
Yeah.
And that's, of course, why in post-independence, I'm sure David will be back in government again.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you so much, David.